Keep it down a little lower on your end, Chad. On your end of the stick, so a little bit up.
Yeah. Thank you, B control.
Right, a little up.
Do you need
right
Matt
there
to point the gun?
No, he wasn't.
Okay,
All right, hold right there.
Flat, straight up.
And Chad, a little up on your end. Right there. We're going on a trip.
Let's set the past aside, huh? Work together. You're going to Grand Rapids, right?
We just hung up this mirror. We're gonna see if it stays.
Holy crap, we worked hard to film that in 2 days.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
The light will occasionally flicker. It's stop engine temperature.
Yeah.
Because the computer's no longer connected. It's just like, oh my god.
With Someday Somehow, this was going to be the car that was in it.
This was going to be the car that was in it.
Yep.
And almost like, what was it, like a week before, a few days before, I had a rod go on the engine. But the gauges down here made it into the commercial.
Yes, they did.
You could see them flicker when the kid destroys the transmission.
Yeah, beforehand there was a lot of work just in getting shots figured out and some testing. We did a prep beforehand where we had the whole cast and crew at Chad and Courtney's, and we did some testing. And I don't even know if Matt knows this. So before we shot Someday Somehow, Chad and me and Josh and Courtney with their car and Josh's Mustang, we shot the entire commercial as a test very quickly with no like actual trying to get it exactly right or anything.
Yeah.
I wanted to see, because the script was way longer. The script originally was very long, and we went out there and we did this test shoot, which ultimately saved the whole thing. Now, can you see that I'm looking at it if I look right here? I realized during the test shoot that we got about halfway through the script and it was like 4 hours later. Yeah, not 6
6 hour long
hours.
commercial.
No, yeah. It was 4 hours later, and we'd only shot half of the test shoot, the script. And that was the point where I was like, we cannot do the short film I wanted to do. We cannot do what we wanted. All right, we need to change this.
It was a very different commercial originally.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, well, originally I had a whole bunch of like Mad Max kind of style shots in it.
Too close to the sun, Tyler.
Too close to the sun.
Too close to the sun.
I tried for perfection, and I could not attain it. You're still there.
It is still there.
Oh. Hello. We interrupt this gripping tale to bring you to the set of our 2021 commercial for Grand Rapids Comic-Con. I'm directing this one this time around because Tyler... Anyway, during the editing of this Someday Somehow video, we came to find out something pretty interesting. The Four Corners spot with the fields surrounding is actually known as a ghost town called Mentha, Michigan. At one point, it was responsible for 90% of the world's mint oil supply. 90%. That's pretty crazy, and we didn't even know. Didn't smell like mints. A fungus called verticillium wilt just wiped out everything, made it basically impossible to grow mint there anymore. Then Michigan still gets to grow spearmint, but it's now 90%. Oh well. But yeah, who knew? It's just a crazy little thing we found out, thought you guys would like to know. So next time you're eating mint, remember, we did that at one point here, Michigan. 90%.
Yeah. Oh, that's a story. Oh, we got yelled at.
You guys did get yelled at.
Yeah, we got yelled at. So we were...
By the guy from ski resort name redacted.
Yes, ski resort name redacted. It's a weird name for a ski resort.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, we went to a ski resort name redacted, and we were there, and we pulled into their parking lot to test drive the Mustang with Sarah. It's got manual steering, manual brakes. It has like 300 and something horsepower probably.
Yeah.
And the gas is really touchy, so she's trying to keep it under control, but you have to it's barely a push and it goes. And all of a sudden this silver truck of some sort comes racing out, drives up next to us, and the guy yells at us, says, you guys are hot rodding out here, you get off my property.
I know what you kids are doing.
I know what you kids are doing. Yeah, we said we're not hot rodding. He's like, he's like, BS. I know what this is when I see it. I say, oh, okay. And I almost wanted to ask him if he wanted to drive the Mustang. So I said the gas is touchy and she's learning how to drive, and he goes, no way. And just said, you get out of here. And we were like, okay. So we got kicked off.
Was this Friday or was this the day before we started filming?
This was a couple weeks before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little while before.
Yeah, 35. All right, let's do, 35's good. Let's do it again. You guys got to be closer.
Oh man. The back of the truck stuff was fantastic.
Yeah, it was. That was terrifying too. You guys got to be really close. Okay. So, like a car length and a half, 2 car lengths. I kept yelling for Geoff to slow down. 25 here. Slow down. Because I couldn't hold on to anything. I was just wearing flip-flops in the back of this truck with a rope tied around my waist.
There's literally no bed liner, no grab handles. He had a piece of wood at the end of the bed so that he wouldn't slide out. And that was about it.
Yeah. 25. Very hard to shoot lying down in the back of a truck with a camera rig.
He was stuck in like a half sit-up pose with a camera sliding around in this truck at 40.
I was. It was great. And the road was awful.
Oh my God.
25, Geoff. 25.
The road that Tyler chose, it was this perfect lonely stretch of road, but it's lonely because holy crap, it's nothing but potholes.
It was awful. It's just patches and potholes and weird. The road tips down at 15 to 20 degrees or worse.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Something around there. Probably not 15 degrees, but at least
it felt
7.
like it.
At least 7.
In the back of the truck.
Yes, in the back of the truck it was awful. 25. And then once we get past the tree line, right before it, go 55. Cool. Supposed to go. He's out. Ready? And... Alright, let's go. So I'll tell you when to put your hand up.
Shaking harder this time.
That's one thing. Yeah, there it is. It looks good.
We filmed that in 3 days.
Yeah, we did. That was a lot.
It was awesome though.
It was.
It was also 100 degrees out.
It was. We would just throw somebody in a truck and
let them cool off.
Yeah, let them cool off before they start sweating. Nope, it'll be there. We had Sarah, Leigh, Beeson, you, and then Aren Gay, who was playing the kid. And they all did a fantastic job. Sarah had to leave by 4.
Yeah. Saturday, right?
Yeah, on Saturday or something. Saturday or Sunday. She had to leave by 4 to get to Indiana. So, but this is the worst thing. We were shooting all morning, and we didn't get a usable shot until 11:30 because of the exposure on the camera. I needed a lens filter.
That was right.
Yeah, neutral density filter, and I had
We sent Geoff to go get that, didn't we?
Yeah, Geoff ran out. I had him run out right when he got there to run and go get this neutral density filter because it was so bright, and it was something I didn't even think about. It was a big learning experience, but luckily there's one in stock, and I paid like $90 and got this ND filter.
Did you rent it or did you actually buy it?
I bought it. I still use it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I gave a sheet beforehand out to.
Tyler gives a sheet.
Yeah, I do give a sheet of kind of the breakdown of the day, what shots we would be doing, and I had us separated into 2 teams, A and B team. I put myself in charge of A or B, I can't remember, and then Courtney in charge of A or B, I can't remember which one. So she would like make sure makeup was on time, this was on time, and all that.
Oh yeah.
And she did a fantastic job. I didn't have to worry about any of that. I just gave Courtney the sheet of paper, and that was it for the whole day. And then Sarah was keeping me on track with lines, because I remember at the end of the day, she's like, I gotta leave. Once I leave, I leave. I'm like, I think you're good. And she's like, I think you missed a line. I was like, did I? Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you, Sarah.
Words are great. Yay, words.
We had Emma out doing makeup.
She did really good with the makeup.
Yeah, she did a very good job. She does a good job every time with everything we do. You ever want to check her out online, her name is on the screen right now because I can't remember it for some reason. Editing and visual effects. That was the easiest part. Music. I was listening to a lot of Beastie Boys at the time. A lot of Beastie Boys. So I go up there with my bass.
And Tyler let the beat drop.
Yeah, I did. That actually, it is really cool sounding.
Oh yeah.
I just went through and with my keyboard and was doing this weird wow 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 thing that was very
like a whammy bar, but
yeah,
with a keyboard.
Yeah, but with a keyboard, and
the
that's
whammy
it.
board.
Yeah, that's it. And then I had one vocal thing in it, and I'm just in my apartment. I do this, and I probably finished the music in 20 minutes.
Sometimes stuff just works like
Yeah,
that.
sometimes.
It's lovely.
Yeah, yeah. Beastie Boys soundtrack. Chad has that on vinyl somewhere. Yeah. The mirror stayed on.
The mirror stayed on. The mirror's intact.
Yep. If that falls off, you're gonna have to let us know so we can put a posthumous mirror thing.
Yeah, like in loving memory.
Yep.
Of the rearview mirror.
The mirror. Cool. Let me see. What else we got? Anything else from Someday Somehow that we remember?
Well, like the planning and organization, Tyler was telling me this right before we left. He never actually got clearance from the county to film on the road.
Apparently I never told Matt.
No, Matt was not told.
I called the police stations and I started realizing it's so out in the middle of nowhere and nobody cared. Like it was, or I just wasn't finding the right people.
Oh, hey there again. Just a couple notes now that we're at the end of the video. Don't do any of the things that we did while we shot that commercial. They weren't great ideas safety-wise, and we don't want to be responsible for anyone falling out the back of a truck or some such thing, getting run over, or, let your imagination work. Just don't do it, be smart, and, get film permits, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Have a good day. I'm gonna finish this book that I'm pretending to read.
Now this is a real serious scene. And go. Turn to the camera. Drop. Gorgeous.
Aren't I?
Yeah. Something I remembered. There was a helicopter crop dusting the fields on the Friday when we were doing stunt stuff, and it made it in the shot. If you look off to the right, there's a helicopter like dipping down like this. Matt was driving just at the right time, where somehow while the Mustang was driving away, there's just this helicopter. I was like, that's cool. Road Warrior stuff. If anybody's seen Mad Max. And there's a plane up there.